From the shotgun, drops back, trying to extend the play. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
The Utes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Back to pass. It's LaBelle. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Utes. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chip in away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
It's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Nice 1st down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice 1st down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's DeMarco. And here comes a deep shot. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. He's at the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Utah. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And they'll set up with a PAT. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee, and they bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running back grabs it on a screen. Great move in the open field. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's DeMarco. The pass rush closing in. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. He's swarmed by the defense.
This is the risk you take as a defensive coordinator when you play press man. You're betting that your guy's better than that receiver. Pretty good coverage, but how about the throw by the quarterback to take away any threat at all from that corner?
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and can kind of settle things down a bit.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This air attack is still unstoppable. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Tuggle. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Utah offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And it's caught. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Looking downfield, it's LaBelle. Catch made on the left side. Breaks loose at the 45. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here, taking a deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Caught quickly. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. Muscle out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Set up now at the 2-yard line. Can they score here on a third down play? They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And we're able to get him down.
Chris, this is an exciting moment here in this first half of this playoff game. 4th and goal, down 3. Do you go the conventional way to tie this playoff game up going into the half? Or do you try to get aggressive and try to get it?
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes. They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Scanning the field. It's DeMarco. Quick throw to his receiver. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. That's caught. It's Johnson. Powering through the defender. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Inside the 40. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Utah. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And this playoff game is suddenly tied, Kirk, on, of all things, a defensive touchdown.
Well, you look around the stadium, a bid to get to the national championship on the line, and the momentum switches from one direction to the other. Not just a turnover, but a turnover and a score. And all of a sudden, we got a new game.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's DeMarco. He'll take a deep shot here. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Man, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage. They couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And now another deep ball here. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against a deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to take another shot right here. And the ball is picked off. He's found some room at the 45. Tackled after the interception. That'll be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Utah offense takes the field. Dropping back, it's LaBelle. Looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him right at the 24.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Important third down play coming up. And the quarterback dropping back. He's escaping the pocket now. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover two, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend, and it's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Quick juke to get free. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to throw. It's DeMarco. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. There's contact on the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And the field goal is good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he takes this from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. He goes out of bounds, but not before reaching the 49-yard line. And the Utes offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
Offense back out there trying to get something going. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Important 2nd down play coming up. And here's the handoff. Breaks free now into the secondary. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back to throw. It's DeMarco. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
And the point after is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Lets it go quickly. And he pulls in the catch. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
One play, and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Lofting it toward the left sideline. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break.
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
Extending the play now. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to...
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. That incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to pass. It's LaBelle. He's moving out of the pocket. And he's going to launch it deep again.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets... especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And the PAT puts them up 17 now. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tuggle. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Utah offense takes the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll just lob this pass into the middle of the field. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he lobs it deep down the middle. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Looking to throw. It's DeMarco. Launching it downfield. And it's complete downfield. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown continues. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's Tuggle. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Utah offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's second down after that completion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball. And often, you end up bumping them downfield, and you get a call like this.
And this pass is caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. First down here for this offense. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11.
Ready, set.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
In blue.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. They'll try a pass here. He's got it near the end zone. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Utes.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
I don't think I cooked up with his two-point conversion attempt. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's got it. So they convert the two-point conversion, get it back to a two-score game to keep their slim hopes alive. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Running back has it on the screen now. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To throw, it's DeMarco. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He fires it. It's caught downfield. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Look out, he's got some space.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
The secondary backed up off the ball now. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Going to try to use his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
The pocket breaking down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Pass caught inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pressure is coming. And he will run it in. They convert the 2-point try and make this a one-possession game now, down 8. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And he lofts it toward the left sideline. He grabs it inside the 20. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for his defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the fourth quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care.
And he'll get there. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Utes offense takes the field. Send the back in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he lofts one deep over the middle. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
So second down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Look at this. He'll go deep again. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Touchdown, Utes. Made the defense look slow that time. Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. To the air, it's DeMarco. Receiver makes the grab, heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Boy, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders. Just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Buckeyes are in the red zone now. Linebacker shifting around now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving. But there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands, let him work his magic.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it with the draw play. And that football is out, a potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? So the offense retains possession and avoids a catastrophic turnover. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They need to convert. He'll drop back. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And they've got him. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Buckeyes enter the final minute of play, just hoping to run this clock out. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Utah offense takes the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.